Where does your desire really want to take you? Now, desire is something that is deep within us, that comes from a place deep within us, that is an amalgamation of all of our interests, our likes, our curiosities, and our personality, everything about us. And so internally we have this this sense, this magnetism towards certain things, certain people, certain environments, certain lifestyles. And that comprises your desire. Now, a lot of the times, we find ourselves smashing down our desire. I know that I have for a very, very long time, and I'm also opening up more and more to desire. Where does desire want to take me? And in opening up to desire, to opening up to listening to that magnetic force within ourselves, there's it's like a basically like a practice. So for example, today I woke up feeling pretty ill actually. And I just had this image in my head, this desire of me just going out today and driving around in the mountains and stopping by at some place. And I found myself here in this beautiful location here. You can see, maybe I can flip this around. You can see all the Gold Coast from here. And it's absolutely beautiful. How cool is that? And what I was doing is that I listened to that little nudge, that little desire within me to go out and just see something beautiful today. And honestly, because I did that, I feel so much better. And what I want to put out to you is to consider, are you listening to your desires? Because sometimes, well, actually, a lot of the times, our desires are wanting to pull us in a direction that is probably for our, higher calling, for our best interests. And what I wish to speak about is, I guess, defining the difference between what is like a deeper desire, like a deeper calling, versus like going for the sugar of life. Of like, ooh, I want to go for, you know, for whether it's fatty foods or um, just alcohol or just dopamine in general, versus that deeper calling of like, I want to do this, I desire to do this. Now, where that comes from, that deeper desire, and as I mentioned, this is a skill, it comes from a place, I know that for me, I feel it like here. I feel like this kind of pull coming from here of like, ooh, I see that thing, or I see that person I want to speak to, or I want to, or that thing I want to do. I feel that pull coming from here towards it, versus that that desire, that small desire, the like the sugar addiction kind of desire of like, oh, I want that garbage, I want that crappy food, I want that soft drink, I want that thing, whatever it may be. That for me comes from a place of it's a lot more mental, and it feels like it's coming from inside, and it feels like it's not as grounded, where like a deep rooted desire pulling me forward. It feels very grounded and solid. Like the mental desires, the small desires, they are a bit flighty, a bit light, like more, they have a sensation of being very lightweight. So what I would say to you is check in when you feel that deeper desire and see where that's coming from in your body. Your body will know what that feeling is like. Your body will know, ooh, I deeply need this because, or I deeply want this, I desire this, because this will improve life in whether a small way or a really big way. Versus that, going for the sugar in life. Where does that come from in you? Does that come from a place in the mind where it's like, I need it, I need it, I need it, I need it? It's important to check in and feel in your body. Where do the feelings come from? So the next time that you feel a desire or deep longing, whether it's like like a crack addicted sugar craving, where are those two feelings coming from? Practice that skill, and then over time you'll get to know how to follow that deeper desire. And when you do, that deeper desire will bring you to places, will bring you to people, will bring you to situations that work out so much more beautifully for you. So if you're feeling deep down that desire, whether it's to leave that job, or to speak to that person, or to change a situation, really feel into it. Where is that coming from within the body? And perhaps maybe that's exactly the right thing that your body knows unconsciously, subconsciously, what it exactly needs for you in this moment. And when you get used to following from desire, like deep desire to deep desire to deep desire, at least what I've noticed, interestingly, is that when I commit to that deeper desire of like, I'm going to do this thing because I feel it within my gut, I know I want to make it happen. I don't know how it works, but I'm learning to trust it more and more. But what happens is that when I set my mind towards that thing, that deeper desire, that deeper calling, life seems to open up its doors and open up the path. It's kind of like in Harry Potter, where as you're taking the steps, as you're like, they have these magic stairs that as you walk up them, the next step will just immediately glide underneath your foot, and the next step, and the next step, and the next step. I guess some people will call this manifestation. Others will call it synchronicities or different things. I don't know exactly what to call it, but I've been finding that it works in such an interesting way. And if you haven't tried it yet, give it a try. It is really cool. Because it almost works like magic, where if you have one, that deep desire, if you have that deep desire, and two, if you have that mind set on, all right, I'm going to make it happen one way or another, the doors will open. The path will show itself to you over time. Things will move out of its way, or things will move in your path to help you along. So the moral of the story here is start learning what your body actually feels like when you have a deep desire. And I invite you to begin following that desire. Start taking it step by step. And when you feel a desire strong enough, allow yourself to set your mind to it as well. Because when you have the mind and that felt desire from the body put together, magic starts to happen. So go forth and make some magic happen in your life. Whoa. Almost dropped my phone. Alright, well, I will catch you guys later, and have an amazing day. And I hope that all your dreams come true. Alright, peace out, guys.